There's about to be a very intense, fiery full moon. This is not one to play around with. It's an Aries full moon, October 6th. What house in your zodiac chart is in the sign of Aries? The intense and fiery energy will deeply impact the love lives of every single zodiac sign. With Aries ruling Mars, and Mars being in its home sign of Scorpio, it's bringing emotional revelation, breakthroughs, powerful shifts in relationships. I'm going to go over exactly what's going to happen to every zodiac sign in their love life, October 6th. If you want a super personalized reading based on your entire zodiac chart, I have a monthly in-depth reading for only $6.99 in the link in my bio. Libra, this full moon is in your relationship sector. It's going to demand that you take a hard look at your relationships. If you've been avoiding tough conversations or sweeping problems under the rug, they're going to come crashing to the surface October 6th. The energy of the Aries full moon combined with Mars and Scorpio is forcing you to confront relationship wounds that have been festering for months, even since the spring. There will be a breakthrough, whether it's through honest communication or a dramatic shift in your relationship status. If your relationship is solid, this intensity is going to bring you closer, healing past hurts and reigniting passion. But if there's underlying tension, you are probably going to decide that it's time to walk away. If you're single, you are going to meet someone who challenges your emotional boundaries in profound ways, sparking a connection that forces personal growth. Scorpio, the Aries full moon on October 6th is lighting up your routines. But in love, it's asking you to reevaluate the balance between your emotional investments and what you're receiving in return. If you've been giving too much of yourself or feeling underappreciated in your relationships, this full moon is bringing those emotions to the forefront. You are going to have a revelation about whether your relationship is serving your highest good. If you're in a partnership, expect emotionally charged conversations that either lead to a deepening of your bond or a reckoning of what needs to change. If you're single, you are going to have an intense encounter with someone in your daily life through work or a shared routine, igniting a passionate connection that changes your perspective on love. Sagittarius, this full moon in Aries is firing up your romance and creativity, making your love life feel more intense and exciting. If you're single, expect to meet someone who sparks a wild, passionate connection. But be cautious. This full moon's impulsive energy is going to make things move too fast. It's an ideal time to embrace the thrill of romance, but avoid making a hasty commitment. If you're in a relationship, this full moon is going to highlight your need for spontaneity and adventure. If things have become too routine, you're going to want to shake things up and ignite the passion on October 6th. This energy is also bringing intense emotional revelations. So don't be surprised if hidden feelings or frustrations come to light. It's going to lead to deep conversation and potential shifts in your relationship dynamic. Have fun with it, just go with the flow. Be passionate. Do the romantic adventures. This is an especially good time if you're dating a Leo. Capricorn, this Aries full moon is shining a spotlight on your home and family life, bringing up emotional issues that are going to affect your romantic relationships. You're going to feel torn between your personal responsibilities and your relationship. This full moon is pushing you to address that imbalance. If you've been holding on to frustrations or bottling up your emotions, expect them to explode to the surface on October 6th. Conversations about boundaries, shared responsibilities, even deeper emotional needs are going to be unavoidable. If you're committed, this is going to be a powerful moment of growth. It's going to require vulnerability. If you're single, you are going to feel a strong pull to connect with someone who feels like home. But you'll need to be clear about what emotional security means to you before diving in. Aquarius, the full moon is lighting up your communication sector. In love, it's all about speaking your truth. You might find yourself not being able to hold back any longer, whether it's expressing love or frustration. You are going to have emotionally charged conversations. If you've been hiding feelings or struggling to be heard in your relationships, now is the time you're going to clear the air on October 6th. Communications or misunderstandings have been building up. This full moon is forcing clarity in relationships. This is going to lead to a breakthrough and understanding each other better. It could also expose incompatibilities that have been ignored. If you're single, you're going to find yourself drawn to someone who challenges your usual communication style, sparking an intellectual and emotional connection that feels different from what you're used to. Pisces, the Aries full moon is stirring up intense emotions around your sense of security in love. You're going to find yourself questioning whether your relationship is truly giving you the emotional stability you need. This full moon is pushing you to assess the balance of power in your relationships, whether you're giving too much or not receiving enough. You've been avoiding tough issues around money, trust, commitment. The energy is forcing you to confront this. If you're in a relationship, this is also going to bring about healing and emotional honesty. It could also trigger conflict if these issues have been ignored for too long. If you're single, you are going to have an intense encounter. Someone who challenges your idea of emotional security, of purity. It's going to potentially spark a connection that feels karmic or destined. Don't fall for it, Pisces. Get a soulmate reading instead in the link in my bio.